Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we've got the 747. Fixing to back it out of the shop here. Gonna back it out real slow. We don't want to hit anything. Let's do a little end cab. Backing it out of the Welker shop here. Alright. I think we're good. Alright, so what are we doing today? Well, if you'll note, it is late spring. It is actually day 9. We have moved on up to day 9. We finished getting our fields ready here. Let's see, let me get into this menu. There we go. Let's go over here. Nothing is planted yet. Even though it says, you know, we've got stuff planted, we don't. Of course, it doesn't in our fields, so. The other fields are planted. Those are the ones that we have not purchased. And actually, they planted something in 21 down there. What'd they plant? Sunflowers. Okay, that's not bad. We could do sunflowers. That's not a bad crop. And we could do something else. We could, well, no, not really, because everything else is too expensive. We're not really broke, but we're getting there. So, the video where I asked you guys to decide what we want to do is not out yet, and I need to make a decision quick, so I'm just going to go ahead and make it. We are going to start seeding this episode, but I need to get something done here. I either need to buy another harvester or buy another field, and I'm thinking I'm going to buy another field because we need the money. We make more money if we have more acreage, and we make less money with another combine because that's more, you know, fuel and, you know, stuff like that. So we actually need to run this up the road here, and I'm gonna have to drive out in our field and get around this pole. So we're gonna run this up there, and we're gonna get some seed, but not quite yet. I want to go work on that first, get that field. You know, when I plow that, I need to kind of take that curve out a little better there. But everything is plowed, everything is ready to go. All we got to do is plant it now. And I've got my giant case planter here. This thing is the bee's knees. It is awesome. It's very wide, and it will plant all the crops. So we can go through corn and sunflower and all of that stuff. Potatoes, sugar beets, ew. It'll even do poplars? What? Okay, I'm starting to question the validity of this planter. I don't think it'll do poplars. Well, I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's. How do you normally plant poplars? Hang on, wait a minute here. I got to investigate this now. Is it under forestry? I think it's under forestry. Do you plant them with that? Yeah, you normally plant trees or poplars with the tree planter. Okay, yeah. I'm really starting to question the validity of this planter. So, yeah. Alright, now, we did do, or did we do? I don't know. Let me double check. I think we did the plow mission on 21 down there. I hope we did. I think we did all the missions all the way up through, maybe through cultivating. I'll double check it, though. Hopefully we did. That'll be the last field that we buy, if we buy it. So let me bring this up to the yard here. Through the silos. Boy, I'm telling you, the either the allergies are real or something. It's always a thing. So basically, I'm just going to park right here. There's the seed fill point, so we'll get over there in just a second. And actually, it's on that side, so I should have done it that way, but oh well. Okay, shut that off. So we're going to teleport down to, what was it, 21? Yeah, we own 22. We'll visit there. And actually, let me get in the map and check it here. We did not plow that. Darn. What has not been plowed that we can afford? Field 20 hasn't. Wait, it hasn't been planted either. Let's go down to 20. Hasn't been planted in anything. It's a $410,000 field, though. But you know there's not a plow mission on it either, so... yeah, it's all planting missions, so we couldn't do that if we wanted to. Oh well, we've bought fields that haven't been plowed before, so we can go ahead and buy one more, I guess. I should have went ahead and plowed it just in case I wanted to buy it, and I didn't. That's my bad. So we'll go ahead. It's got sunflower in it. Visit. Does it have sunflower? I think it does. Isn't that what we said? Yes. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. It's actually got another fert mission on it, but is it already fertilized? Or did we even do that? No, it's not fertilized. Let me go ahead and do the fert mission. How long is that going to take? 13 minutes? Yeah, that won't take that long. Let me get a good tractor, though. A really good tractor. That'll work. Something with a little more power. Alright. So we're going to fert this. We're on one stage fert anyway, so... this will at least help us out there. We won't have to spend money on fertilizer. Alright, let's unfold that and just start over here. So we lost the plow stage. That's only 10% of the crop though, so. Alright. This big large comb. It looks like a big comb to me. Takes forever to come out here. Alright, let's get this turned. And straight. You know what, I could turn GPS on here. If it's activated the right way. Make sure my tractor's straight. If your tractor's not straight, it'll come out all kinds of wonky here. Oh yeah, perfect. I just need to widen it out a little bit here. Let me turn that on. Oh no, wait, I have a preset key for that. Boom, we got our auto width. The only thing is, and I said this I think in one of the most recent Lone Oak videos, the 90 degree course set button, I cannot program that for some reason. I don't know why. It's kind of strange. But for some reason I can't. It won't let me program it to a key, to a hotkey. So if anybody knows why that's doing that, please give me a heads up. I've tried control and one of the arrows. I've tried controlling one of the keypad, controlling one of the other keys on the other side, you know, in the text, but nothing works. I don't know why. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this field. It's got sunflowers in it, which is cool. It's a cash crop, right? So did I leave that on? I left that on poplar. Remind me to change that when I get my big bud back. It's on poplar right now. I'm not gonna leave it on that. All right, I think I can turn in the field and actually get some of the field while I'm doing this. Makes more sense. I'm gonna do a wide turn and reactivate that. Yeah, that works. Works a whole lot better. I need to get a shock-mounted microphone. I think that'll be my next investment, but it might be a while. Might be something Santa Claus has to bring me. It might be that far down the road. So I've got a good computer now to run Farm Sim 17 and 19 when it comes out. And I've got a computer to record. It's good enough to record the video, but it's not good enough to do the game. So, all right. We're almost there, and halfway. So we're halfway done. Reminds me of a song. Can't remember the name of it. I'm sure it has halfway in the title though. All that work down south on those trees, and they're back. All that work. plowed all that up, and I never got to plant that field down there. It was a large field. My farm hands got to work it a couple years, but I never did, so it's kind of sad. All that work and I never got to work that land. I guess I could go back and do that again if I wanted to, because we do own all that land. And we might go back and do that. I don't know. It was a lot of work though. A lot of work. Alright, we're about 3/4 of the way done. Almost done. Boy, the old voice is starting to play out. I've already recorded a couple videos this morning already, so usually when I get to number 3, it starts to go downhill. I guess I don't have the voice. I don't have a radio voice, maybe. I don't know. Actually, you know, I had thought about being a DJ at once upon a time. I mean, that would be the coolest job. You talk on the radio, you listen to music, and the only problem with radio DJs, and I'm not knocking them in any way because it's really cool, is the income. I had to find something else because DJ income is not really that great unless you're like one of the big guys. And hang on, guys, I got to take a cough break. Alright, I'm glad you guys did not hear that. That was really rough. I'm still sounding rough. So this may have to be the last video for today, anyway. But yeah, one of the big radio DJs out there, like you know, the ones that work in New York for like NBC or something like that, they probably make a lot of money. Or the ones that work for like Sirius, like what's his face? Oh, you know who I'm talking about, the curly-headed Howard. What's his name? Stern? Yeah, that's it. He probably makes a ton of money. Of course, he's got a contract with those guys, with Sirius XM. But yeah, I mean, but if you're a small local DJ, you probably don't make very much money. Alright, it's just reality, guys. If you want to make money, go to school. Alright. Go to school. Alright, where do I need to go? I need to go back up here to the big bud. Alright, let's get this thing filled up. So I'm going to have to turn around again and get this filled up. So I made a little bit of money there. You know what I didn't do? I didn't buy the field. Hang on. I did all that work and I didn't buy it. Hang on. Let me go back down here. Okay. I wondered, you know, I looked up to the money and I was like, we did pretty good on that. No, we need to buy this. Alright, we bought it. It's ours. We're down to $251. We can't really do much with that. Let's see. Back up to the big bud. Alright. Now, does this unfold like the other one, or... I don't think it does. I think you just have to fill it. And actually, let me get off poplars. I don't want to plant poplars. What do we want to plant? Let's start thinking about this. Let's go to the map while that's filling up and we're eating all our money away. I want to do soybeans for sure. I want to do canola probably. And I want to do... what's the other cash crop? Sunflower. So we bought 21. It's got sunflower in it down there. Am I full already? Does this thing not hold very much? You know what? This thing might not hold very much. So I'm not going to put fertilizer in because everything is fertilized. It's fully fertilized. So I don't need fertilizer. That'll save us some money there with that new fertilizer that they came out with where you only have to do it once. So, baloney story if you haven't guessed it. Alright, that's one of the baloney stories. Got plenty of those. So let's think about this. What do we want to do? What do we have? We don't have anything planted in 22, do we? Okay. So basically these dark brown fields are what we need to plant, except for 20 and 6. We don't own those. 22, you know what would make sense if we planted sunflower in 22, because we have sunflower in 21. That they would be right close to each other there for the sunflower part. I'm thinking I want to do soybeans in 3. And maybe like canola in 16 and up north here. I really don't need wheat. I kind of want to just plant crash crops. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to plant cash crops, which would be canola, soybeans, and sunflowers. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I want to plant soybeans in 3. And we could actually do really good if we do soybeans in 2. Sunflowers in 22 and in 21. And what do we get more for? Right now the price on sunflowers is like plateaued, I guess you'd say. The price for canola was high, but I think the average price, I think you get way more for soybeans, of course. Is that the price for potatoes and sugar beets? That's per ton. This other's per... No. How does that work? I'm confused. I'm confuzzled, guys. I think that's just per ton. I think it's $39 or $68 on soybeans per bushel. Yeah, I think all the grain crops are bushels, and then those are in tons. Cause that price, wow. Fixing to say, we're fixing to get into some taters here, guys. No, we'll do the regular. So I'm thinking soybean in 3 and 2. We'll go ahead and plant sunflower in 22. And I can't decide on 16. I think pretty much canola up here up north. I can't decide if I want to do sunflower or canola over here. I think we get more money for sunflower, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think we do. I think we get more money for sunflower. I think canola was just up there in price, since 39 is probably like an average price. So what do we do? Well, I think I'm going to do sunflower over in 16 too. I think we get more money for sunflowers. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do canola all up north here, and then we'll do sunflower down here, and in 22, and then soybeans in 2 and 3. That's the plan. Alright, but we need to pay attention to seasons. We cannot plant soybeans yet. We can plant sunflowers. So let's get on the sunflowers. Alright, we're already on sunflower here. So we need to get up here and do an in-row. So let me get turned around here. The big bud is really a wide boat here. So we'll go ahead and unfold this beast. Because it is a beast, I'm telling you. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn this on and lower it. And I'm just going to do this manually here. I do own this field, even though it's because I was in the other one, I know. And I'm not going to turn GPS on yet because I want to do GPS on the long axis of this field. But we are planting. We're planting our crop. So I'm planting sunflower. Hopefully it will take. I know the ground temperature for sunflower says 45 degrees and it's currently 41 degrees. But if we can't plant it, this is the last day to plant it. So it still says blue. Hopefully it will take. Hopefully it will take. Maybe we should have done canola. I don't know. Because canola is ready to go. It has me a bit concerned. I don't know. I'm still going to do it, I think. Should we do canola? Should we just go ahead and do canola? Should I just go ahead and plant back over that? Alright, let me switch to canola. I don't think it'll take. I don't think it'll grow because the ground is too cold. It's one downside up here to Welker's is the weather. But you know what? The computer planted it. The computer planted it over here, so it's got to take, right? You know what? We're just going to go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do sunflower up here. If the computer is planting it right now, then we can plant it right now. Because the computer would not plant something that's going to wither, right? Right. That's what I'm going to go with anyway. Alright. Let's turn on some GPS. Get this thing rolling. 0. We'll do the auto width. And for some reason, I've got an offset in there. So let me reset offset. See the little blue dotted line? Click this button right here. This one right here. It's reset. And it takes it away. I don't know why that's in there. Sometimes it comes on, sometimes it doesn't. It may be because I'm kind of sitting in an angle or something. I don't know. Alright. So let's lower our seeder again. We'll turn it back on. We will activate GPS and we'll turn on cruise control. Alright, we are planting away, guys. So basically this is what I'm going to be doing probably for a little while because we got a lot to plant. We've got to plant 16 up here. Let me get rid of that. 16. I think I'm going to move on up to 8 and start planting 8 and then just go across and plant canola up there. Then I'll come back and fill up and probably move over to 22 and plant the sunflower. And then the last, but certainly not least, will be the soybeans. Once we get to that point, we can't do anything with soybeans until tomorrow. And even then, the ground might not be warm enough. The ground has to be 50 degrees, so it could actually be day 3 in early summer before we can do that. So, yeah. We've got to really pay attention to that on seasons. You got to pay attention to the ground temperature and all that, which has me very concerned because the temperature right now is 32 degrees. Hopefully it'll get warmer than that today. How do I bring up the weather thing without... There it is. Well, that's what it says. Alright, well, hopefully it will take. Hopefully it will. Let me reactivate that. Oop, nope. I had my thumb on the joystick, so it won't work. There we go. You can't be. There we go. You can't be steering and try to activate the GPS. It will not take. All right. Lower and plant away. All right, guys. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'll come back and we'll be planting something. Hopefully I'll have this done and we'll move on up to canola maybe. Or, I don't know, maybe we'll do soybean first. I don't know. Tune in next time to find out. Okay? Until next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade driving a 747. We'll see you guys later.